Hey, what's up, long drivers? Welcome to Smash Factor. We got a great show for you today. We got Bill Yucatonis from Pro League Network on the show. We've got the team captains for the first XLD team event coming up on the show today. We've got results from this past weekend's event and upcoming schedules. All of this right after this. All right, let's get things started off with some results from this past weekend event. We had two events this past weekend. We don't have the results from the Minnesota-Iowa event yet. We haven't received those from the tournament director. Don't worry, we'll get those in the next show, and we'll get them up on the website as soon as we get those in. But the Mountain Madness in Western Carolina occurred this weekend up there with Moby Matt. Trust Moby, he's on the screen beside of us, and he ran that event. Julie Bullard took the U13 girls win with a drive of 195.2 yards. Henry O'Grady was there and took the adaptive win with a drive of 205.6. Hey, Henry just keeps getting longer. That's cool. Chris Sable in the open men's division won with a drive of 295.7. Chelsea Wash took the open women's division with a drive of 211.2. Chelsea Wash took the 35 plus women's division with a drive of 180.4. Robert Saucier took the men's division 40 plus with a drive of 343 yards. Jason Bullard took the men's 45 plus division with a drive of 284.6. Kevin Gabbard took on the 50 plus division and won that with a drive of 324.2. Impressive, Kevin. He also took the 55 plus division with a drive of 316.6. Gary Ramirez was there. Very familiar name, champ. Took the men's 60-plus division with a drive of 333.4. And Gary Ramirez again in the men's 65-plus with a drive of 326.2. In the Open Pro division, Bryce Mooney took that with a drive of 363.5 yards. Bryce Mooney also took the men's 35 Pro division with a drive of 365.4 yards. Hank Parks looking good in the men's 40-plus Pro division with a drive of 371.6. Way to go, Hank. And then Bill Mooney took the men's 60-plus Pro division with a drive of 244.5 yards. Paid out some decent money there for those pros this week, and we appreciate them showing up. And it looks like everybody had a good time. I saw a lot of the images on social media and some of the clips from that. Cool stuff. Good job, Moby. All right, we're going to come back with an interview with Bill Yucatonis from Pro League Network, who's our partner in the XLD Team Series events. Bill's got some exciting news for us about bringing wagering to the sport of long drive. We'll be back with Bill right after this.
Introducing the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail, a new way to experience golf in Myrtle Beach. With over 20 courses to choose from, there's a perfect golf vacation waiting for you. Find the trail that's best for you at myrtlebeachgolftrail.com today.
Your best game is right around the corner, and whenever you find yourself with downtime, that's the time to get your game back up to par. Hone in your skills with expertise and equipment from the world's largest golf selection at PGATourSuperstore.com.
All right, welcome back to Smash Factor. On the show with me now, I have Bill Yucatonis from Pro League Network, PLN, our new partners in bringing wagering to Extreme Long Drive. Bill, how you doing?
Hey, good, Jeff. Happy to be here. How are you?
Good, man. So happy to have you on here. Excited about all the things that have happened in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And this thing together. So you've had Long Drive on your sites for a while. Tell us a little bit about Pro League Network and how this process will go forward from here.
Yeah, sure. So Pro League Network, I'm a co-founder of Pro League Network. We look for sports and have just sort of inherent bettable components. And, for us, it's particularly shorter format as well. And so we've got about 10 different leagues in our portfolio. We have been working on or trying to work on some Long Drive for a while. I know some of the other competitive groups have gone through some mergers and acquisitions. And we were excited to become acquainted with your group. And I think what we have planned, so far between us is really exciting. I think it's a new twist to Long Drive, and B, I think, the revenue that we can hopefully gain and bring back to the league and to the athletes once we're able to get some of these events approved for wagering should just be a total plus and a big benefit to really growing this sport, which it, in my opinion, really much deserves.
Yeah, I agree with you. It does. And I think that this move will shine a much brighter light on the sport. It gets us into avenues and places we haven't been in the past, and it gets a lot more people watching our sport. For folks that are just catching up, our first event, which is going to be a non-wagering event, will be April 21st here in Long, South Carolina at the ULD Studio B. And we're going to do open men. Hey, Bill, guess what, man? Since we opened this thing up for a draft, we've had some ladies contact us.
Oh, that's great. No, that's great. Great to hear.
If we get enough ladies interested in this, we'll include a ladies event as well. But as I started to say there, this is a non-wagering event. It's kind of a test event to test out the process, to test out the team series approach. Bill and Mike are going to be here with us, and man, it's going to be here before you know it.
Yeah, we're a month or so ago away, and lot to plan, but I think with your history of the sport and the great athletes that are already raising their hand to be part of this, it's really exciting. I think this next chapter for Long Drive is really going to be interesting.
Yeah, I think it is. We'll close the draft for this event on March 25th at midnight, and we'll draft the two teams. The team captains are Jeff Crittenden and Kevin Porter, and they'll each draft a four-man team and an alternate. It's Sunday the 26th at 6 p.m., and we'll televise that as well here on this set. We'll bring those guys in. They're going to do a Zoom call, I think, and bring all the people that are in the draft onto the Zoom call as they draft. We'll get Jeff later on in this show. We're going to get Jeff and Critter on here to see what their strategies might be on this. It's interesting to see that some of the guys that have already signed up for the draft are in Porter's Mid-Atlantic League. He's been coaching some of those guys, and he can't have them all on his team. There's no way it's going to be fun.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Yep. So let me ask you this: for those that are looking, and I've not been into sports wagering in the past. I'm probably one of the few people here that hasn't. I don't understand. That's why we need you. I don't understand that process that much. Once this is up and running and approved in multiple states, where will people be able to go to wager?
Yeah, the usual suspects. Hopefully we hope to get the widest distribution for the sport. So without naming names, all the usual suspects. Everyone every state, whoever is licensed to offer lawful wagering, we would be working with the commissions and the operators in each of those states to promote this sport and the event.
So I know that's a growing number, but how many states are approved for wagering now?
There's 31 and growing. I guess 32, I guess, if you count. No, 31, including Massachusetts, I guess, as of today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Well, Bill, we appreciate you so much. I'm very excited about the future and getting to work with you guys more closely as we go into this, and so much looking forward to this event. I'm sure we're going to hear a lot more from you in the process.
Yeah. No, I'm actually very excited to meet the athletes and, better understand all those nuances of the sport that make it exciting. Personally speaking, I've been most of my life not a great golfer, but a golfer. And around the sport, and certainly have appreciated this golfer looking in. But I'm excited to get in. I'm excited to meet some of these athletes. I'm excited to get some ideas around the table, and I think it's going to be great. I'm really.
So are you saying that Mike is the golfer of the two?
Mike is the golfer. Mike is. Although we may have to prove it out one day on the.
Yeah, we got to put him on the grid, man. We'll see what he can do. I'll go head to head with him. We'll see how that works out.
Exactly. Right. It'll be great.
Bill Yucatonis, Pro League Network. Thanks so much, Bill.
Thanks all.
Appreciate you very much. Guys, we'll be right back with more Smash Factor after this.
Welcome to Wingding. With a variety of services to offer, we are an end-to-end, one-stop shop for digital media production and distribution. Our company originated in podcasting, video production, and digital marketing space, affording us a solid background for growing your brand through media distribution. Contact us at wingding.tv so we can do what we do for you.
All right, thanks, Bill. That's interesting stuff. Let's get into the upcoming schedules. In the Utah-Nevada League, coming up tonight, March 21st at 8 p.m. At Mulligan's Golf and Games with Brian Milkey heading up things. And then the 25th of March, Pop's Birthday Bombs at the Gauntlet. That's March 25th at 12 p.m. at the Gauntlet. Kevin Porter leading the way. Then down in Texas, April the 1st at the Rim at 12 p.m. Cody Brooks running the show there for us, 12 p.m. at the Rim, the 1st of April. On the 8th of April, Morongo Golf Club at Tuquet Canyon with Lynn Ray running the show there, 10 a.m. tee-off there, Morongo Golf Club for Southern California, April 8th. On April the 15th, Mulligan's Indoor Golf Center in Minnesota at 10 a.m., April the 15th, 10 a.m., Adam Sauter running the show there in Minnesota. Then back to Texas, Austin, in the town of Austin, long ball. First time for us in Austin. The showdown at ROK Golf. I guess that's Rock Golf. I'm not sure. But April 15th, and that starts at 12 p.m. Cody Brooks running that show. Then back to Western Carolina, the April 15th, the Clash in Cola at Partee Golf Center, home of the 2023 Ultimate Long Drive World Championship. April 15th at 1 p.m. at Partee Golf Center in Casey, South Carolina. Then April 16th, the 2023 Ohio season kickoff at the Golf Center at Sports Ohio. Great venue. I've been there. Beautiful place. April 16th, 10 a.m. Mike Pagliari is running the show there in Ohio. Then April 22nd, we've got the Interleague Challenge here at the beach. And this is going to be in the ULD Studio B headquarters. It starts at 12 p.m. And the way this thing works, everyone who plays that day gets league points, regardless if you're in Western Carolina, Florida, Virginia, mid-state, wherever you come from to play in this event, you're going to take league points back to your home league. And let me say this, it's not on the calendar. We're going to talk about that in the next segment. But there is an event April 21st, which will be the first XLD Team Series event here, same location, 6 p.m., April 21st. We talked about that earlier in the show. We'll get that event up on the calendar. Then finishing out April on the 29th, we got the 2023 shots at Lake Jovita Golf Club, Lake Jovita, Florida, Josh Koch's territory, April 29th at 1 p.m. on the range at Lake Jovita. Then the next day, April 30th, is the season kickoff at Leisure Lanes in the Mid-Atlantic region with Les McLaren running things. That's 12 p.m., Leisure Lanes in the Mid-Atlantic, April 30th. That winds up April. We got a bunch of events already on the calendar for May. We'll get into those a little bit further on. But coming up next, we've got the team captains here from for the XLD Team Series event coming up April 21st. Kevin Porter.
Well, man, what is it? Can I go for a ride?
Introducing the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail, a new way to experience golf in Myrtle Beach. With over 20 courses to choose from, there's a perfect golf vacation waiting for you. Find the trail that's best for you at myrtlebeachgolftrail.com today.
All right, gang, welcome back to Smash Factor. As we told you guys earlier, we have an XLD Team Series first event, inaugural event happening here April 21st, 2003 at the Ultimate Long Drive headquarters in Long, South Carolina. This is going to be a unique format that we've never done before. It's going to involve all of you that are interested in entering the draft. Go to our website. You'll see the application to enter the draft. The draft ends at midnight on March 25th. That's this coming Saturday, okay? And we'll draft the teams Sunday at 6 p.m., this coming Sunday. So if you're interested in playing in this event, you need to be in the draft or you don't have an opportunity to play. The two team captains are with us today, Kevin Porter and Mr. Critter over here. And these guys will start the draft. We're going to go with a coin flip to see who gets to go first, and then that person will have first round pick, then second, then third, then fourth until we have everybody drafted. And so let's get the captains on. Hey, gentlemen, how you doing? Kevin,
doing well.
Doing good.
Jeffrey's
I'm doing great.
Jeffrey's been playing golf this morning. He's got a little flush look in his face there, a little sunlight on the old face there. That's good, man. That's good. I just realized all three of us have goatees. Is that a problem? I mean, is that
it's a requirement?
It's a requirement. Okay.
I know. Well, Jeff, people think you're not me and me is you. So
I know that's been going on since we went to Mexico that time, right? This guy came up to me in Mexico and he just kept talking about me and the things I'm doing and watching my YouTube videos. And I'm thinking, see, Scott, what's this guy talking about? And then I thought, oh, he's talking about Critter.
I mean, from a distance, you can't tell us apart.
Yeah, you can't. We hit the ball exactly the same way. I mean, our swing looks identical. It's same build, Anyway, guys, good to have you on the show. Let's talk about this thing a little bit. Jeff, in your time in the sport, have you seen anything like this?
I mean, not in this format where we're doing it in like a smaller arena. No, this is exciting. I mean, we've done some team stuff before, but I'm excited about this.
The little team thing we did at Mesquite out there was fun. This is kind of like that, except that in this particular event, this is going to be an all-pro event, and also this event is going to be the test event for wagering on the sport of extreme long drive going forward. This is not a wagering event, but this is the format that we're going to propose that our partners Pro League Network are going to take to the Gaming Commission to get approved. So, KP, tell us a little bit about the format.
Yeah, so just going from the top, right? It's going to be the draft that you spoke of earlier. So we're going to do a coin flip there. I would go ahead and give it to the older captain and just let him have first pick since we're going to probably dominate the whole thing. I've been studying the draft. I've been going through player bios and picks and everything today. So I got mostly everybody picked out that I want. So I might just give him the first pick. But that said, we're going to be 4-on-4 action there. Longest ball of the event for each hitter, no matter when it comes. We'll go to that team total yardage. And then we'll straight double elimination format that everybody's kind of used to, where we're going to have an individual winner as well, going and paying out first and second place with the prize fund there. Also doing a longest ball total as far as that goes. So, lots of ways for these guys to make some money. And if you want to be, more on the winning side of it and make more money, they'd be with me, versus the old guy over there.
So wisdom has its advantages, though. Age and wisdom, right, Jeffrey?
Yeah, absolutely. It sounds like we have a little side bet. The winning team already on this first little match we're doing.
Yeah, so I think that might be all right. I don't know, especially in this event. It might. There, he's back. He kind of froze on us for a minute. I thought he passed out at the wheel again.
So I'd say, why don't we just go ahead and put up the captain's cut, all in, winner take all.
Wow.
Right. So for everybody that hasn't quite. For everybody that hasn't quite seen everything on it, so we will pay out for first team, winners, and then second place will also walk away with some cash as well. So I'd say for the captain's cut on this first one, let's just go winner take all there.
Oh, that's good with me. I have the money, so it should be fun.
So what are you guys going to do in case of a tie? That's kind of rare, but what if it happens?
Yeah. So in case of a team tie, my proposal there is we go with a 6-ball head-to-head captain hit-off.
Ah.
Do I need to give him a forward tee or extra yardage or something to make it fair?
I mean, if that's what we got to do, if you want to hit from the senior tees, that's fine.
I'm in.
All right, guys. Sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, we've never done anything exactly like this before. We are going to be inside on a simulator here, and it should be a lot of fun. It should be a lot of action. Should be good. We'll have updates as we go along, getting up to it. We'll talk about this more on the Smash Factor show here, and let you know. We'll do the draft live. By the way, we'll KP. I think you're going to get everybody that's in the draft on a Zoom call, and we'll bring you and the Zoom in to the show.
Yeah, that's the plan is everybody that's, submitted an entry, we're going to do kind of a big Zoom call there. That way we get everybody's faces up on the screen. Just a reminder that draft is closing Saturday. Get your bios and head picks and everything submitted there. Also, reading through some of them, include maybe your top ball speed, right? Maybe longest competition ball, things like that, just to give you an idea of what we're looking for in a bio and as a captain as far as going down through and maybe picking somebody I haven't seen before, right? So, make sure you submit those kind of stats to help yourself in the draft position.
Jeff, you got any advice for the people that getting into the draft?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a fun event. Definitely put down for my side, put down your handicap too. So I know if you can play golf, if you can flight it, if you can spin it, better golfer. I'd probably be on my side then.
Highly technical approach there from the old guy. That's me saying that. Jeff and I are the same age. All right, well, that's cool.
It's shaping up to be pretty good. Like I said, just looking through right now, we got some really good hitters in there. Definitely looking forward to the draft. That should be a fun part of it.
All right, guys, we'll get this going. Enter the draft. Get ready. If you want to play, you got to be in that draft, or you don't have a shot at this event. We have a minimum purse promised at $5,000. We're working on more sponsorship to add to that, and I think we will. Looks pretty promising. So get in there and get ready to do this inaugural event. Guys, thanks for being on the show. We're going to be back with more Smash Factor right after this.
Introducing the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail, a new way to experience golf in Myrtle Beach. With over 20 courses to choose from, there's a perfect golf vacation waiting for you. Find the trail that's best for you at myrtlebeachgolftrail.com today.
You can tell these guys are having a little bit of fun with this already. Let the smack talking begin between these two teams. Kevin Porter and Jeff Crittenden already trying to figure out how each one of them can get a chance to play in this event. I think that's funny. But anyway, that's going to be an exciting event. Let me remind you that draft closes on March 25th at midnight, and then we'll draft March 26th at 6 p.m. So to get into that event, you got to be in the draft. If you haven't entered, enter it now, please. That's going to wrap it up for today's edition of Smash Factor. Just remember, hit them long, hit them straight. We'll see you right here next time.